Friendships. We have talked about friends in our circles lesson. Close friends are in our green side hug circle. Other friends, like people in our class, might be in our yellow handshake circle. Today, we are going to look at what makes someone a good friend. What makes a good friend? Think of your friends at school. What makes them a good friend? What things do you like about them? Can you think of a friend's name you could put for each box? Try and think of as many friends as you can. I've thought of some people for each box, and I'm going to show the letter for each one. I think somebody whose name starts with a K has a nice smile. And I think one of our friends whose name starts with a J likes music. I think somebody whose name starts with a P is understanding. And somebody whose name starts with an S is friendly. And somebody whose name starts with a P is friendly. I think somebody's name who starts with an F helps others. And somebody whose name starts with an A cares about others. And somebody whose name who starts with an N cares about others. I think somebody whose name starts with a G likes school. I think one of our school friends whose name starts with a D works hard. And one of our school friends whose name starts with an M is good at art. And one of our school friends whose name starts with an L likes to dance. Somebody whose name starts with A listens well. And another person whose name starts with an A is a good speaker. Somebody whose name starts with an H doesn't give up. And another person whose name starts with a K is kind. Somebody whose name starts with a T tells good jokes. And lastly, somebody whose name starts with an N makes others feel good. Can you guess which one you are? What things are true about you? A good friend is someone who is kind and caring towards us. They might like the same things we do and enjoy doing the same things we do. A good friend is someone who makes us smile, laugh, and who we enjoy being around. Are they a good friend? We are going to look at some different character traits. For each character trait, decide if this would make someone a good friend. Our first character trait is being a good listener. Do you think this makes somebody a good friend? Yes, being a good listener is part of being a good friend. Our next character trait is being mean. Do you think being mean is part of being a good friend? No. Doing something or saying something mean is not part of being a good friend. What about caring? Yes, caring is part of being a good friend. Our next character trait is being kind. Yes, being kind is part of being a good friend. What about somebody who embarrasses you? No, embarrassing you is not part of being a good friend. What about being patient? Being patient is part of being a good friend. What about peer pressuring you? So making you do something that maybe you don't feel like doing or you don't want to do. Is that part of being a good friend? No. Peer pressuring you is not part of being a good friend. Hitting. No. Hitting is not part of being a good friend. What about sharing? Yes, sharing is part of being a good friend. What about understanding? Yes, being understanding is part of being a good friend. A good friend. We can see that being a good friend means being kind, understanding, cooperative, sharing, patient. Not being a good friend is being mean, hitting, embarrassing someone, peer pressuring someone. Being a good friend. Try to think of a time when someone was a good friend to you. What did it feel like? What did it look like? Think of a time when you were a good friend to someone. What did you do? How did you feel? Do you want to be my friend? How do you know when someone wants to be your friend? Maybe they smile at you, or they talk to you, they're nice to you, or they want to hang out and play with you, or do whatever it is that you are doing. How do you know when someone does not want to be your friend? So maybe they don't smile at you, they don't want to talk to you, they might walk away from you, and if they're mean to you, they definitely should not be your friend. Making friends. We don't have to be friends with everyone, and not everyone needs to be friends with us. It's okay to have people we like and people we don't like, but it is important to cooperate with everyone. And cooperate means getting along with everyone, being respectful, and working together. How to make a friend. How do we make a friend? We can ask them, "What's your name? Do you like maybe some of the things that you like? So, do you like music? Do you like sports? Do you like wrestling? Do you like to play video games?" Whatever it is. Do you want to? So, you could ask them, maybe, "Do you want to kick this ball with me? Or do you want to play Lego together? Or do you want to do some coloring?" If they say yes, great. If they say no, that's okay. Maybe another time. Or maybe you can try again and make another friend. Where to find friends. We make friends in lots of different places. Let's think of a few. School, your neighborhood, maybe your religious institution, so maybe at temple or at mosque or at church, through sports. Maybe your friends or your family. My sister is one of my best friends, and maybe that's true of you. And maybe through a club, so like through Best Buddies or Special Olympics or any of the clubs that you might be part of. Your homework is to watch a movie or TV show that has friends in it. Decide if the friends in the show or movie are being good friends. In what ways are they showing that they are or are not good friends? Okay, that's it for today. Great job.